Hola mi gente, welcome back to my channel. How has everybody been? Happy fall. This is the first look of the Halloween that I've done, and this is actually my first Halloween makeup that I've done, so bear with me if it's not perfect, but I think it's cute. So if you guys like what you see and you want to know how to get this look, then please keep watching. Alright, so my eyebrows are done. I use the Clinique Moisture Surge. I don't know why I can't say it. I don't understand. It's like a tongue twister for me. I just don't know why. Clinique Moisture Surge Lotion. I use it on my face. I went in with my e.l.f. poreless face primer and the tone adjustment face primer from e.l.f. I went in with both of those. And now we're going to go in with some MAC Prep and Prime to conceal our pores. And I'm just going to mix that in. And I'm going to put this on with my fingers. And I'm going to put a good amount of it on. And I like to go in little by little. Put a little bit on. And then go in and put more. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to go in with a little bit of the Porefessionals by Benefit, and just put a little bit of that on also to really get those pores, like, you know, where you can't see nothing, so that it looks like I'm 21 again. I wish. I don't wish, but I wish I had 21-year-old skin. I can tell you that much. Alright, so now that we have all that done, let's go in with foundation. So the look that they have, she's darker on the bottom and she's lighter at the top. So I'm going to just go in with the normal foundation and we're going to start putting that on. We're going to go in with our Morphe 439 brush. It looks like that. And we're going in with the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 in the color medium beige. And I'm going to start out with one pump and I'm going to just start tapping this all over the face. And then just start tapping this out. Okay, so before I go on and do my forehead and stuff, I'm just going to put some concealer on my lids to get them ready for eyeshadow. So I'm just going to go up to the eyebrow, bring it around, and then bring this all the way around, all over the lid, all the way to the inner corner and the side of the nose. This is what I always do. Some people like to use actual eyeshadow primers. I'm not that girl. I am a concealer type of girl. I just like the way it sticks. I like the way it looks. So I like to do this. So again, I'm going to do the same thing over here. So this is my second makeup look. Not for YouTube, but just in general since the holidays, since Halloween season, since October. And I am no Halloween makeup pro. I'm definitely not a makeup pro in general, but makeup I could do a lot better than I can Halloween makeup. Alright, now that we have that done, let's finish doing our foundation. So I'm going to go in again with another squirt, and I'm going to, again, put this on my cheek, my nose, and just pat it out, put a little bit more so we could do our forehead. And then when we're happy with the coverage, we're going to go in with a beauty sponge and just pat it all out. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to go in with our eyeshadow. So we're going to take the Jaclyn Hill palette And we're going to take a fluffy brush and we're going to go into this color right here, which is mfeo. And I'm just going to start dusting that in my lid. I'm sorry, in my crease. And just doing windshield wiper motions. With silk cream and mfeo, I'm going to mix them together. And again, I'm just going to go above and in the crease with this color and out. So whatever product, I'm just going to drag it out. I'm going to take a smaller brush, just any old brush. I'm going to take a Beauty Professional brush, and I'm going to go into the On the Edge palette, and I'm going to go in with this basic color right here, and I'm just going to dust that where I placed the concealer, right underneath the brow, just to kind of set that over. All right, and then I'm going to go into the color Butter, which is this color right here, just to intensify that color just a tiny bit. So I just tapped my brush into it and lightly dust it and very, very lightly place it. Next thing that we're going to do is we're going to do liner. Now, the liner for this is pretty thick, so it's going to be a huge, huge liner. So let's start. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw the line without even touching my eye or pulling my eye taut. I'm going to just start drawing the line that I want. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to start bringing it around, filling it in as I go, like that. But making sure that I keep it pretty bold. So then I'm gonna, if you can't see, I apologize. I just have to. All right. So I put my arm there to keep the line straighter. So, I'm just going to continue to draw the line, but kind of stay close to the lash line when I get over here. So you can see it's thick out here, but then it's thinner over here. And if you notice, I'm bringing the liner up and not out. The longer you draw your eye out, it's gonna pull your eyes this way, and for some people that works, for some people it doesn't. It makes you look tired, makes you look worn out. So try to draw it up. All right, we're gonna start putting concealer on. This is the Tarte Shape Tape in the color Light. We're gonna do light. I can't even take that ugly face right now. And as you can tell, I'm going really low and bringing it up. And bringing it up. The bottom part needs to be a little bit darker, so I'm going to go in with a darker concealer down here, and I'm going to mix two concealers. Really three. just dot a little bit of the darker concealer also. So what I did was I used the LA Girl Pro Concealer, and I used the NARS concealer in the color Chestnut. And what I did is I also put on the Tarte Shape Tape in the color Light Medium. So I dotted that all over my face. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pounce this in to the bottom portion of the face to make it darker. Before we go any darker, I'm just gonna start drawing my lines. So I'm gonna take my eyeliner pencil and I'm going to just start drawing where I want my lines. Alright, so now that we have the line on, let's start making the bottom darker. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the darker concealer. I'm just going to start tapping that all over to make that darker. Then I'm going to pat it out and kind of drag. Alright, so I'm going to see if I have a darker foundation because this foundation is just not doing it. We're going to go in with Infallible Pro Matte in the color 105. Looks like that. Really didn't want to go matte, but it's the only dark foundation I have. So let's start putting that in. And we'll start putting some up here because we need up there to be just as light. I mean, just as dark. So let's see if this works. Yes, better. Perfect. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, so let's take some powder. We're going to take some translucent powder and we're going to mattify our face. So I'm going to go in with my Kat Von D Lock-It powder. I'm going to dust some of that into the cap. I'm going to take my beauty sponge and I'm going to just start lightly tapping all this just to set it. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with a dark shadow and I'm going to start shading this in. So I'm going to take a brush that looks like this. I'm going to go in with the black shadow from the Jaclyn Hill palette. It's called Abyss. So let's start darkening in our lines. I love it already. And remember to try to keep it like close as possible. So kind of, you know, especially like the front, like the nose, you want to make sure that that looks somewhat similar. This black shadow is so bomb. I'm going to go back into the black and I'm going to start to draw little circles like that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to the eyes and we're going to finish up the eyes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back in with my liner and I'm going to pull this down and I'm going to start bringing this further down the eye, and I'm going to start bringing it under the eye so that I can map out where I need to put my black shadow. So again, I'm going to go here and just start bringing it down like that. So I know that that's where I need to bring my eyeshadow. I'm going to go in with my Beauty Creations palette and I'm going to go in with this color right here, which is Melrose. And I'm going to take that with the BS small brush. And I'm just going to go over what we did earlier because I just want to add a little bit of color to this. Just going to lightly dip into this color right here, which is Valley Girl. Everybody knows that is my color. I love that color. But I'm just going to lightly, like barely touching it, put it in the crease. Now that we have it like that, let's go back into the black from the Jaclyn Hill palette and we're going to start going over the black eyeliner. So I'm taking it, I'm dusting it, and I'm just bringing this around the eye wherever I have the black to kind of smoke it out. Like that. I'm going to take the eyeshadow and I'm going to start bringing it down and around. Like that. I'm going to go in with a fluffy brush. I'm going to go in with my Wet n Wild brush and I'm just going to diffuse the top. The pink shadow that we did, we're just diffusing it. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take our eyeliner. Let me just bring this all the way over. And we're going to start drawing a line down. Like that. And now that we've drawn the V, we're going to go back into the black again. And we're going to start filling in that V area. Like that. And then we're going to do the line. Down like that. Now we're going to do the V from here. So we're going to do a small V here. Like that. And then we're going to draw the line up. Take that fluffy brush that we had. I'm going to dip into Valley Girl in the palette, and I'm just going to start, because I do want some color to this. I don't want it to just be so dull and dark. So listen, this is all in fun, so if it doesn't look good, well, trial and error, trial and error, trial and error. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take another brush like that, and I'm actually going to go over the black underneath to give it some more color. And I'm using the Valley Girl color. Or I know what's so. We're gonna go into the Celeste Thunder palette, and we're gonna go into actually this right here, which is called Lucid Dreams, and we're gonna go over that. Like that. All right, now that we've done that, we're gonna go back into the Morphe palette. We're gonna go over our points at the top with powder. We're gonna do the inside of it like that. And like that. And then we're gonna take the black and do a line here, the black, and do a line there. And then we're gonna do like we did with the other one, we're gonna go over it with the pink. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take our eyeliner and we're going to use it as lip liner. finally feel like I could breathe. Ooh, that took everything. I have a headache. I'm feeling lightheaded. Like, I was legit holding my breath. Alright, so let's see what lip color we're going to use. We'll try this BH liquid lip. I think this is Tabitha. Let's see how this looks. Let's curl our lashes. And I'm going to go in with my Essence Lash Princess mascara. Let's put some L'Oreal Infallible 16-hour wear. Let's take our beauty blender. Like that. Before we do our lashes, I'm going to take some of that Lucid Dream, tap it out, and I'm just going to dust a little bit at the top up here. And a makeup look always starts out ugly and looks pretty in the long run. Now we're going to go in with our Seduction by Miriam lashes. They look like that. And we're going real dramatic today. Real dramatic. There we go. I'm going to put some mascara on my bottom lashes. We're just going to take our black and go around. Let's spray our face. Now that we sprayed our face, we're going to go in with the Beauty Creations highlighting palette. And I'm going to go in with the first color here, which is Frost. And I'm just going to put that over here in this corner. Like that. A little bit in this corner here. I'm going to take my highlighting brush and I'm going to go over here to do underneath the eyebrow. Here like that. And then I'm going to go back in with my other brush and I'm just going to lightly go over this area right here and here. Let's do our Cupid's bow. Let's do our nose. And this is the final look. And if anyone recreates this look, please tag me. I would love to see your looks. I'm sorry that I didn't talk much during this video. Again, this is my first Halloween makeup look that I've done that I actually use regular makeup. I was too focused on making this look come out perfect. I did do one like I said in the beginning of the video, that was done with Party City makeup, which came out horrible. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this look. Thank you for taking your time out to watch my videos. I really appreciate it. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, turn on your notifications, and give this video a thumbs up if you like what you see. Thank you all again for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye!